Today on Brier Rock Cemetery, I am going to show you how to wire a 12-volt alarm to your props. If you like what I do, like, subscribe, share, comment. Okay, so I hear a lot of people, they're all concerned about their skeleton or their 12-foot inferno. And I'm going to show you a really cheap way to add a magnetic switch to your props. Now I hear a lot of people, they use like motion sensors and all this other stuff and so many false triggers. So I'm going to show you exactly the parts you need to get this hooked up and running. So this is a 12-volt alarm. It's about 100 decibels. It's very loud. You can hear it from the inside. This is your 12-volt power supply. This one is a 2 amp. This is used to just plug in and have constant power to this. Okay, so over here you have your magnetic switch. This is your wired normally closed. It's important that you get normally closed, not normally open. And this is your magnetic other side of it that connects. Now if you look at it, I glue a magnet to the end of it because if you look here, and here's one without a magnet. Now it does connect, but it's very loose. If you attach a magnet, I don't know what size this was, it's a lot more stable. Okay, so the premise is that you would hook this to your prop, you know, a spot on your actual prop that you could glue it, and this would be attached. And as soon as somebody attempts to walk off with it, it'll separate and the alarm will trigger. So I'm going to show you the wiring. Okay, so if you look at your power supply, you're either going to have a black and white wire or a black and red wire. Now the black is ground. Okay, so you want to hook this to the ground of your siren. I'm just going to use these twist ties. Now there's other ways to do this. You could use wire nuts. I'm just twisting them together. You can use wire nuts, you can use Vago connections, you can solder them, you could do whatever you want. Okay, but for the purpose of this I'm going to show you. So there's your ground and here's your power. Now what's going to happen here is your power right here is going to go to
magnetic switch,
like so, and then your other side, it doesn't matter on this, your other side is going to go to your positive. Okay, and that's it. It's done. You're all wired. You're all ready to go. Now, what happens here is your magnet. You're going to leave this on. So you're going to plug this in to your source, and that's it. You're done. So as soon as this comes off,
the alarm triggers.
So here is your stationary. This is where it would be hooked to your prop, and as soon as they separate, your alarm goes off.
The alarm will trigger indefinitely.
There's something even cooler about this. So say for instance your prop is like way off somewhere where you can't even like get power to it. That's where your 9-volt battery comes in. So now we can substitute the 9-volt battery for the power. So it's the same premise. You're going to come in here, you're going to remove your power, you're going to remove your ground, and your positive. You're going to come in here, you're going to hook your positive of your battery terminal up to here, like so, and then you're going to take your ground and hook it to your ground of where you took it out. And like I said, I'm just twist tying these together. I always solder everything, but just to show you the easiness of it. And the same thing, now you have your 9-volt battery out in an area where you can't get your stuff. Same thing. Now the only thing is the 9-volt battery doesn't have the voltage that the 12-volt does. So it isn't as loud. So I mean, you're losing about 3 volts. Now the thing is, you can use a 12-volt battery on here. They sell them in alarms. You could get an actual 12-volt battery like these. This is the same premise. You would just take a 12-volt battery, and it's actually 23A, and you could hook it to this via a holder. You know, there's a holder that you can push the battery in, and it has 2 lines coming out of it that would be this. But if you don't have that, that's fine. Just use the 9-volt. I mean, it's loud enough to get your attention. And this is just a way to protect your props. It gives you ease of mind. These are only about, I don't know, 10 bucks, maybe not even, maybe 8. And you could get a pack of 5 of the male and the female for, I don't know, maybe another 9 bucks. So you're talking
11 bucks.
So if you're concerned about your little babies, your 12-foot skeleton, your 12-foot inferno, you want to chain them down, you want to give yourself a little peace of mind, use this method, because I'm telling you, you'll love it. I mean, you'll come in here and you'll be banging these things out in no time. You'll be hooking them to your props, and you'll sleep better at night. So please, if you like what I do, like, subscribe, share, comment, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Happy hunting, everybody.